When it comes to sales, what's one piece of information that you should look for that nobody ever teaches you, and why does it matter? I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from New York City on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So check it out right there, Statue of Liberty. Perfect day, perfect, little overcast, but still a perfect day. And so one of the things that'll happen is when I ride with salespeople, I'll ask them, I'll say, you know, do you know how much the top guy in your industry makes? And they'll look at me and they'll say, no, should I? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Because like that's your measuring stick. Let's say the top guy in your industry makes $1 million a year, $1 million a year, way up here, way up here, way up here. And let's say that, you know, at your field for your job, you're making 125. That means that you have the capability of growing at least another $875,000, right? That means that you have more abilities to do. And so here's what I would do. If I'm looking around and I'm like, there's a guy in my industry that's making $1 million a year and I'm making 125, I'm gonna call that guy and say, hey, can I pay you to come ride with you and to come watch you and to come job shadow you and to come be interested in how you do stuff, right? I'm willing to invest in myself. I'm willing to pay for you to show me what's going on because you're making 8 times more money than I am. What is it that you're doing? And then reverse engineer it. And I will tell you that most closers are very gracious and very giving because most people have been giving to them. That's like the one rule and the one thing that I found about people who are really good in business is they know to get to where they were, they know to get to where they're at, somebody had to help them. So for the right person who's willing to show that they're willing to invest in themselves, they're willing to do the same for them. They're willing to say, hey, look, you know what? You're willing to call me. You're willing to take the lumps. You're willing to say, hey, I want to come visit with you. I want to see how things work. I'm willing to pay you. Guess what? That's the golden ticket. Come see me on these dates. Might be free, might be money, but you should definitely know how much does the top person make in your industry and how far off are you? Because like if you're halfway there, you could be leaving a lot of money on the table depending upon the type of hours that you work, right? It could very well be that you're working the same exact amount of hours, you're putting in the same exact amount of effort, but somebody's getting twice the output. You should be taking a look at that. Now, here's the other thing. You should be looking at other industries that are very similar on the peripheral, right? So I did a lot of in-home sales. I did heating and air, but there's plumbers out there, there's roofers out there, there's electricians out there, there's solar people out there. And let's just say I was making 125 grand a year. There was a guy out there making 400 and he did solar. I'd be like, hey bro, hey dude, hey guy, can I come ride with you and see what you're doing? I will pay you to see what's going on and see what I could do to get better. Now, I got friends in the insurance business that are making $500,000 a year, and I called them and said, hey, can I come out and ride with you and see what you're doing so that I could get better at my job? And they said, yeah, of course. Right? Got the suit on, got the tie on. It was just the amount of policies that they were selling and the volume they were selling, they were able to up their game and meet with people who were in the 7-figure income and the 8-figure income, and they escalated, okay? You should always be looking to see how can I get better, who can I talk to, who do I gotta pay, who do I gotta ask? There you go. You got one thing to do from here, just one thing. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send a video, you'll get an update. This is Scott Bell Consultants and another fantastic video, probably from a cool location, right? Today, I'm in New York City. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Aloha.